This is the Fujisan World Heritage Center in Shizuoka Prefecture. In front of us, we can see Mount Fuji. Now let's aim for the summit of Mount Fuji together with Georgia, who is behind you. This is Fujisan Hongu Sengen Taisha, where Mount Fuji is worshipped as a deity. Since ancient times, those who climb Mount Fuji have prayed here for a safe journey. The spring water in the Wakutama Pond within the shrine grounds comes from the melting snow of Mount Fuji, and there is a tradition for climbers to purify themselves here before starting their climb. We have arrived at the Murayama Sengen Shrine. This place flourished as a base for Shugendo, mountain asceticism related to Mount Fuji, and every year at the mountain opening, a ceremony is held here. Georgia is aiming for the summit via the Omiya-Murayama climbing route that was once used by the mountain ascetics climbing Mount Fuji. They would attach their wishes to this tree. In front of them is a shrine dedicated to the dragon god. Water is precious on Mount Fuji, so shrines are built where water springs forth. This is Sasagori, where you can see stone Buddhas that were beheaded during the Haibutsu Kishaku movement in the Meiji period. Many trees here were blown down in a typhoon in 1996. Nowadays, many people climb Mount Fuji from the 5th station. But this Omiya-Murayama route below the 5th station is a special trail where you can see the history of Mount Fuji worship and its rich ecosystem. This is the site of a hut at the 4th station. After the construction of the new trail in 1906, it gradually fell out of use, but you can still see its traces. This is the Hoei crater. It is the largest crater on Mount Fuji, created by an eruption in 1707. You can see rare alpine plants by walking along the trail at the timberline. We have joined the Fujinomiya route. The Fujinomiya route starts from the highest elevation among the 4 climbing paths, making the distance to the summit the shortest. This is the mountain hut at the 7th station. You can get a traditional branding iron mark on your walking stick, just like in the old days. The Fujinomiya route is steep and has many rocky areas. The mountain weather is changeable, and even in summer, the average temperature around the summit is about 5 degrees Celsius, so make sure to equip yourself properly before climbing. Above the 8th station, you are within the precincts of Fujisan Hongu Sengen Taisha Shrine. You can see the Okumiya Shrine behind. Many people climb Mount Fuji as an act of faith. Starting in the Heian period, the practice greatly developed during the Edo period, when group climbs organized by Fujiko, associations dedicated to Mount Fuji, became common. It is customary to visit the Okumiya Shrine and perform the Ohachi Meguri crater walk. At the summit, there are 2 craters called the Dainai-in and the Shonai-in. Climbing up the ridge known as the Horse's Back, you reach Kengamine, which is the highest point in Japan, the summit of Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji was registered as a World Cultural Heritage Site in 2013. Its majestic beauty as a solitary peak and its sacred and magnificent appearance have been the object of faith and the source of art, influencing many people across the ages.